Greetings, denizens of the internet! You can call me Nitro Indigo, and today I'll be reviewing Renegades, The Magic Awakens by Erin Hunter. If you don't know who that is, it's a pseudonym shared by many authors who churn out warrior cats and other edgy tween-age xenofiction books. The Magic Awakens is the first in their new Renegades series and was ghost-written by Michael Ford. Before I get into my opinions, here's a spoiler-free summary. In a city somewhere in North America, because it has raccoons and a coyote, Luna and Willow are a pair of orphaned kittens who live in an abandoned diner until it burns down. While looking for a new home, they meet a talking dog and rat and discover they're attuned to the anima, a force that flows throughout the land that certain animals can tap into in order to use magic. All attuned animals can understand each other regardless of species. The dog and rat take them to the Wild Alliance, a coven of magical animals who live in a forest in a nearby park. They're introduced to the other covens in the city, including the Conclave, a toads-only club who live under a bridge and deliver prophecies, the Truth Tellers, who live in a sewer and have a religion that other animals find weird, and the Renegades, who live in a junkyard and rescue familiars. What's a familiar? They're attuned animals that human witches use as a source of magic. I like how the Coven's lairs reflect their cultures, and it makes sense for them to be separate, yet still respect each other. Luna fits right into the Wild Alliance, who admire her fire magic, but Willow takes longer to manifest her powers and feels jealous of the attention Luna gets. Worse still, the Conclave delivers a prophecy that says the sisters will both die if they stay together. When Willow runs away, Luna needs to decide where her loyalties lie in order to find her. Overall, I enjoyed this book. The pacing is fast throughout, and since the protagonists are together for the first half, their switching POVs don't feel like they're interrupting each other. I'm aware that some of the plot points are reused from Warrior Cats, such as inseparable siblings having a falling out, but I haven't read most of that series. And at least the urban setting and increased focus on humans make Renegades feel different. Speaking of which, I think a big part of Warriors' appeal is what I like to call roleplay fuel. The clans have a structured hierarchy that's easy to transplant original characters into because their members have clearly defined roles. The Covens don't have defined roles besides the leaders, but they do have more than one species of animal, and their members all have superpowers, which opens up a lot of possibilities. Will Renegades role-playing take off? Only time will tell. Now it's time for some criticisms. We instantly know if an animal is magical because they can talk, but most of the supporting characters' powers aren't mentioned until they become relevant. It's tolerable in this book because magic is mainly used in fight scenes, but I fear this will lead to Deus Ex Machinas in the future. Like, imagine if the heroes are all trapped in a box, and then someone suddenly reveals they could turn intangible all along. Willow and Luna spend a lot of time with the Wild Alliance, almost half the book, but since this series is called Renegades, we know they'll eventually join the Renegades as soon as the other Covens are introduced. As a result, the supporting cast changes halfway through, so it's hard to keep track of everyone. This series could really benefit from a characters list, like the allegiances in Warriors. In conclusion, I found Renegades The Magic Awakens exciting, but most of the book feels like setup, since it introduces a lot of characters but doesn't flesh them out. I hope future books can pay it all off. Until next time, stay interesting!